Hey everyone, this is Lol already from Abstrakt Music Lab, and today we're creating the Haiku remix of Tinlicker. This is a track by Sian Evans, and it sounds like this. This is the original. And now the recreation. This was actually a lead that I was trying to use for one of my tracks, and I thought it could be nice to use the lead from Haiku, so that's why I recreated. But since a lot of people asked how to do it, I'm doing this tutorial for you guys today. And if you liked it, you can hit the like button, you can hit the subscribe if you loved it, and you can also let me know if you really liked it here in the comment section below, or if you have any future recommendations for me to do, you can also leave it here in the comment sections below. If you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee, you can buy my preset pack, they are both available here in the description below. But let's get down to business and let's get started with the sound design. So we're gonna start here with Serum. Just gonna make this bigger. And for the start, we're not gonna use any LFO2, but for the drop, we're using a little bit of LFO2, as you can see it over here. You can do this with any other compressor as well. But let's get down to the sound design. We're gonna start with a saw wave. Envelope 1 is gonna be at 0.5 attack. Decay is gonna be at 1.25 seconds. The sustain is going to go at minus 28.3 dB. Let's go like this. There you go. The release is going to go at 453. There you go. Something like this, a little bit less. The handles are going to go a little bit down, both handles. Okay. And this is how it sounds like. Now we're also going to go here in the filter, and in the filter we're going to choose MG Low 24. We're going to put A, we're going to put the cutoff to 216 Hertz. There you go, something like this. The resonance is going to go all the way down, and the drive is going to go to 23%. We can't listen to anything, but we're modulating the sound with envelope 1 at 23. And we're also going to use envelope 2 a little bit to further intensify the attack of the sound. So envelope 2, what we're going to do here, we're just going to pick here the decay and put it to 15 milliseconds. There you go, 15. The release we're going to put to 13. And we're going to put the sustain all the way down. And we're going to zoom in. And we're putting this over here, right over here. Okay? You can see how I zoomed in, just in case you don't know. We're going to pick this envelope and we're going to put here in the cutoff at 5. This is how it sounds like. I'm just going to make this a little bit more intense so you can feel the attack that it gives to the sound. You can see the little tip in the beginning. This is being done by this envelope over here. But this goes back to 5. Now, we also have to make this sound a little bit more boom, 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 as you can listen in the original. It's not boom, 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 it's boom, 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 boom. And this is being done with the portamento over here. The portamento is going to go at 73 milliseconds. There you go. And we're also going to take here this always over here. You can see that it does a boom, 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 which is what we want to do. That's it for the oscillator section. We're now going to the effects section. In the effects, we're going to start with a distortion. Tube distortion, drive at 71%. This is going to crush a little bit of the sound, but we're also going to pick here an EQ and putting here a low cut with a Q of 41. And the EQ is going to go at 412, something like this. You can see how this made the sound a little bit less bassy. And it also made it a little bit quieter, so that's why we're putting the level here to 89. Now EQ2, we're choosing a bell curve at 4,000, 1114, something like this. There you go. The Q is going to go at 18%. And we're doing quite a drastic boost over here of 5.7 dBs. So without and with. You can see that we completely changed the sound just with the EQ. Just lastly, what we're going to do here is pick the reverb. And the reverb, what we're going to do is we're going to put the size at 35%. The decay is going to go at 3.9. There you go. The low cut is going to go at 35%. Now the high cut is going to go at 22%. We're not going to do anything to the spin and the depth, and the wet is going to go to 12%. So this is just giving a little extra touch to it. The last thing that we have to do in the sound is we're going to go here to the matrix, envelope 2. We're going to pick the master tune. We're going to put this to 30. And you can see that, remember the thing that we did for the tip of the sound? We're also making a little bit of a tip with the master tune. You can see that without this, just so you can, and with it, it creates kind of a pluck sound to it, pum, 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 and that's what we want with it. And basically that's it for the sound, just so you can listen how it sounds in the break. And you can compare it. Basically that's it, but if we go to the drop and listen to it, it's a lot more open. And we're gonna give you this option here with the macro 1. So in the macro, what you have to do is, in the cutoff, we're gonna put here to 50. So this is gonna make the sound already a lot more open. And we're gonna put the envelope also. We're gonna make through the envelope 1. We're gonna make this a little bit smaller by putting this to -5. And we're also gonna make the release smaller by putting this to -4. And this is going to make the sound a little bit tighter. But you can see how much louder it got, right? So we're going here to the matrix. We're gonna put here macro 1. We're gonna go here to global amp, and we're putting this to -20. This makes the sound a little bit quieter. And lastly, what we have to do is just make the sound a little bit more reverby. So I'm gonna put here to 6. And if you compare it to the original, now, and that's it for this tutorial. I hope you liked this video, and if you liked it, you can hit the like button, you can subscribe if you loved it, and I see you in the next Abstrakt video next week. Ciao!